How are you guys? Hi, Pallash. Very good questions you have shared in interview. Which company? You said I don't know exactly, but questions are too good. EA Sports, huh? EA Sports, Hmm? EA Sports gaming company, I'm supporting JD Sports, one of the client. It's a very good big client in UK. But you are getting very good experience here. This kind of questions, if you are facing an interview, I think you have shared three companies interviews. Three companies interview questions are challenging, even for me also. Two questions for me also challenging. Very good questions. But answers are very less for those questions. He's interviewer confusing with the questions only, but answers are very easy answers. But by reading that question, maybe definitely challenges are there. But playing with concepts, I'm saying that from day one onwards, every class important. Don't stick on any interview questions, PDF or documents interview questions. No one can ask that kind of questions. Anyway, definitely will get it the way you are practicing. Okay, okay, yes, let's get started. Mm, GCP, right? Delete sandbox. In Kubernetes, guys, I clearly inform also at the time of Kubernetes classes time. RBAC concept, service account concept, schedulers concept, and debugging, kubectl commands, describe, monitoring. These are very important. Definitely common questions these are. I can say, I'm not saying 100% I covered everything, but at least to manage 4 to 5 years experience role for interview, I covered. Mostly 95% I covered. Freshers, try, apply jobs every day. Freshers, if you sit idly, no one can give job. Open every day, you guys spend 2 hours time to apply jobs. Open every day, every day. You know, I think already I have discussed in the AWS time, resume session time. So your resume, keep it into word format always. Why? By seeing JD, you can update your resume and apply the job. Your resume always not fix. Based on the JD, you can change your resume modifications. One JD, they may ask more about Terraform. Job description. One job description, they may ask more about Kubernetes. Then what you can see, you open your resume, add more content for Kubernetes. Add more content for Terraform. All jobs, same resume, not at all work out. And one JD is focusing more on monitoring. Whatever tools you will learn monitoring, you can add. Understand? So this is very important. Every day, spend 1 hour minimum to apply jobs, especially for the freshers. Till 2 3 years also. Every day, open Google, DevOps jobs, cloud jobs, Azure jobs, GCP jobs. GCP you can apply, Azure also you can apply. Okay. So if something they're asking, you can say, I will learn and I'll definitely handle the things easy. You have to convey to them. You can add 1 year experience. You guys can add also if you are having any gap after education. Okay, you can add experience, but you can add internship experience. That will be great. No need to show any PF statement and all. Internship experience, 1 year. Anyway, I'll take one more session after Azure and GCP complete. One session I will take again. How to give interviews, how to update resumes. Okay. Which tools you need to be more add in your everything I will discuss in one session. Okay. Yesterday I beat the interview almost 90%. Finally, they asked Azure DevOps. So for the question, I said, why you said don't have? Already I took Azure DevOps workshop also, right? If you have a look, just 30 minutes, you can understand. Anyway, I will take again Azure DevOps also one more time. So guys, one more time I'm saying, when you can complete my regular classes plus my workshops, my projects, if you cover all, then you complete. Clear na? If you ignore my workshops, if you only focus on my content, still somewhere you are incomplete. See, 90% you covered, but 10% pending. The 10% workshops also important. So this Sunday I'm taking AWS Glue, ETL, Redshift. I'm planning for DB migration complete. Data, Google Cloud to AWS, AWS to Google. How to migrate the database. Kind of DMS concept already we know, right? DMS, this is alternate for DMS. DMS is direct approach. ETL's process is indirect. I mean, we have full control to manage the data, transformations, merging, joinings, cleansing, whatever it is. At least we are not supposed to focus on data. At least we can focus on the flow of AWS. So AWS Glue where we can use, Lambda where can use, workflows where can use, Redshifts where can use. So at least we can, from that workshop, you will learn minimum additionally 10 services again. Understand? So every workshop is important. That's what I'm saying. Definitely today or tomorrow I will share all the workshops list which I covered so far in one playlist. You can download it or you can keep somewhere. So you can go through it one more time. Okay. Yeah, please. Hey, nice. Not you here. Okay, HR round, take care. So Srinivas, very important. Or otherwise you can call me. 52 LP. Okay, nice. How much experience? How much experience you had? 6 years. See guys, 6 years, 52. Anyway, so car guarantee then. Okay, I'm just kidding here. Okay, guys, let's go to GCP now. But 52 lakhs also, we have to give government 20 lakhs. Right or not? This is painful, guys, literally painful. We have to give 20 lakhs to government. Even if you compromise 17 lakhs, 18 lakhs pay, again, that 2 lakhs also you'll get a notice. Why you are not paying 100%. This kind of things. Anyway, no problem. Google Cloud. Okay, guys, let's focus today DB part of Google Cloud. Database, Azure already discussed, AWS already discussed, Google Cloud. Then auto scaling here. Here auto scaling in AWS auto scaling in AWS dynamic scaling is auto scaling group. In Azure is what VMSS virtual machine scale set. In GCP managed instance group. The name is managed instance group. Within just give me time. I'm not getting time to prepare a document also. Already I've prepared 70% of the document. AWS, Azure, GCP differences document. If AWS auto scaling group, Azure, what about the service? What configurations are different? GCP, what configurations are different? Like that, I'm planning for one document end to end all services. So that if you are having any interview by seeing this document first, you can understand that service names at least. Otherwise, definitely you may confuse in Azure manager instance group is there and GCP VMSS is there. You may say like that also. It's be confident on this area. GCP, SQL, I think Directly can give Cloud SQL. Create free instance, experience Cloud SQL, no cost for 30 days. Let's go to get started. Migrate database. GCP, we have a lot of options. I also need to explore many new services added, migration service and all, like DMS in AWS. So they are giving one MySQL database, US Central one, 8 CPU, 64 GB. But let's click on instance. Okay, go for here. Same. You know one thing, sandbox, development, production. We can see 3 layers here, right? First GCP only added, later AWS added this year. Same like that. AWS before this kind of, modules are not there, like a sandbox, development, production. After GCP only they have added. Now, if I want to practice, I can take sandbox instance. If you can take, this is direct instance with default options. Here we have some control. We can change some settings and all. Okay. Create sandbox instance. Again, we have two options, enterprise plus enterprise. Okay. If you take enterprise, you can take sandbox here, MySQL 8.4, instance ID, you can give a test, password. There is a condition here. Still not accepting. Now accepting. Okay. This is the password I have given. Which region you can select? Again, single zone, multi-zone. So multi-zone, if you choose, standby instance will create into the different zone. Preferred zone. So where you want to plan this zone in US Central one, which zone inside you are going to create a DB instance. So if you not give any preference, it will take. Next, customize your instance. Show configuration. So here you can mission configurations, what type of instance, 1 CPUs, storage, SSD type, storage capacity 10 GB I'm taking. You can give custom also. Say here also enable automatic storage increases there. Same like Azure and AWS. Okay. Storage automatic scaling. If you choose 10 GB also automatically scale up. If any bulk data is going to be processed by backend, the data is going to be stored inside the database, even the high capacity data. Connections, public IP if you want to test from external. You can specify CID range to allow IP address to range to access your instance. So I'm giving a name, for example, access. I'm giving my IP. Okay. Done. And coming to the security. Okay, this is keep as is. Data protection. So see here, 7 days. Automated daily backup is enable automatically 7 days. Go for advanced options. We can see, is there any? Okay, multi-region. If it is a multi-region, it will take multi-region or same region. Okay. Enable point in time recovery allows you to recover data from specific point in time down to any fraction of second. Enable binary logs. Okay. So you can recovery also. For example, snapshot is then last 7 days data you can recovery for the database. There is a new option, enhanced backup tier. Backup and DR services, Google Cloud centralized backup offering. It enables backup vault storage, centralized backup management across. If you want add multiple storage, I mean, this option is not enabling, maybe. Okay, this is grayed out. Next, instance relation production. Already it is enabled, right? Prevent instance deletion automatically enabled. This is default option in GCP, but AWS Azure you have to enable. Now, if you try to delete, this not allow. Next, return backup after instant deletion. When you're trying to delete instance, automatically one snapshot will create right in AWS. Same. Final backup of instant deletion. Days of retention you can give. How many days? Understand? So while deleting time, minimum it has to be take the backup of these many days before. Like this. Next, maintenance window. The maintenance window process is what? A specific time they are going to perform maintenance in the backend team for your database. So any patching and all, you can give any maintenance window, or if you're not giving any maintenance window, they can consider any less load time automatically. They can consider a particular time to upgrade the patches if any required. So you can give advanced means maybe can give specific time also. Okay. Query insights. I'm enabling here. Next. Create instance. So almost all options already we discussed multiple times in RDS time, Azure time also. Again, same guys here also. Same like Azure. If you not select private, it won't ask VNet subnet details. In Azure also, if you choose public enable database, it won't ask VNet, subnet, firewall information, right? They are giving a one public means they can consider this is a practice environment. They're giving a one platform as a service to access DB to connect and practice. When you enable private, it will ask which region inside which VPC, which subnet. Clear now? This is creating now. Instance is being created. Okay. 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 Instance being created. Here we can see some additional options compared to Azure and AWS. Very easily we can, options are very easily we can find out. It's not like Azure. It's very clear modules in GCP after AWS. Okay, let's take here. Anyone working in Cient company? Anyone about Cient? Yeah, correct, correct, Palash. Is it good company? Or okay company? One student got offer, he's asking, can I join or not? I don't know. I know somewhat, but should join, huh? Is it? I'm saying same thing to him. Can you check in our uh, good company? Yeah? Students are saying good company. Yeah, I know that. Semiconductors, communications, good work-life balance. Oh, nice. Instance, DB instance. Done. Okay. So my instance is creation done. You can see now. Okay, guys. So this is our instance now. Okay, if you can click on it. Yeah, you can see here. You got one public IP. This is host name to connect database. GCP not given endpoint, give IP only. So this is a public IP to connect a server from Workbench. Let's try. I think last time I faced one issue with this. I remember. Not here, right? Here. GCP. I will try with root if it won't work. Something. Continue anyway. Okay. So by default, username GCP is root. So, okay, okay, GCP here. Okay. Same, you can run any script. I'm taking here. Any MySQL script you can take and run. Give sample MySQL to create DB tables, records. Okay, just some conditions here. Okay. So these are the condition I have given. Last condition, if salary greater than 60,000 list I want, 65,000, 70,000. So this is query optimizations. You can run a specific exit string applying a filters instead of running a select star from always. Okay, let's go to now. And same concept, read replicas and all here also same. There is no much difference. We can explore some options here. Click on it. Yeah, one by one, we can discuss same like Azure and AWS. First, query insights. AWS, I'll tell you. Enable, okay, I need to enable this. So guys, this concept is missing in AWS actually. I clearly told you. AWS not supporting free tier, this query insights option, but GCP is giving. Query insights means you can see previous queries history irrespective of the RAM CPU consumption. If you get any CPU alert, simply you can come and check anyone ran any wrong query to hit all the records that you can see in the query section. Query insights, you can see query information, previous query information, irrespective of the load. You can see. Clear now? All queries I can see, my create employees. So these queries I can see here. Now, irrespective of these queries, load of the DB is what? This one. Clear now? CPU and all. You can see the queries. You can move right. Yeah. So this is average execution time. The average execution time is 3 seconds. 31.41 milliseconds means what? Whatever. The query execution process. Load. This is a time. So this is a DB name, company DB. So everything you can see here. Your executed queries, irrespective of the query load. So you can see. For example, now how much load it took here, you can see here. This much of load, right? 3 CPUs, for example. Now, same thing. If anyone ran any query, a wrong query, or billions of records are there, if anyone ran select star from simple database, it will collect all the records, right? It take much time and give the records, and it will hit high CPU alert also. So that you can easily, by seeing here, you can easily identify the issue. 1 hour is there now. Let's change to, okay, 5 minutes, not there now. Scale. Custom only option, yeah. 11:19, I can see here. 11, 11:15, apply. You can see graph change here, okay? So scale is changed now. You can see a query optimization, wait time, CPU utilization, RAM, a specific time query executed here only. So you can see. You can run one more query if you want to run. Give different DB, different table, different data to check. One more script. So school DB, students, course, enrollments, data, something, something. Copy code, go here, Control A, you can delete from here, Control V. Again, creating this is one more database. Yeah, this is information you can see. You can refresh. Yeah, school DB, company DB. Clear now? Now you can go and check here query optimization. So refresh here. It will update here. Wait for some time. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. So you can change to a time 11:30. 2 1. 1 hour. So you can see after some time. Yeah, this one. 11. No, no. Here updated or not? Company DB will updated, right? Let's refresh. Maybe it will take some time to update here. Yeah, school DB updated right now. So see, this is school DB performance. Clear now? So query insights, you can run a query, you can see some query insights here. Okay. Let's go to remaining options. System insights. You can see complete here, system insights. CPUs, complete system, instance CPUs, errors, load, like this Grafana dashboard, you can see everything here in GCP. Okay. See CPU utilization. You no need, I can say you no need to integrate any for GCP, especially for the GCP monitoring, you no need to monitor any custom dashboards. A very clear observability in GCP. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the load, CPU utilization, disk utilization, one log error. Everything you can see here only. Clear now? Okay. So this is all about system insights. First, last 1 hour, you can directly check the load of the log entries, query information, CPU, RAM. By checking here, you can easily understand the matrix. Next, I will discuss this one later. Connections. So this is my connection. I have given my IP here. So this is the public IP of the DB where you have enabled what you have enabled. You can see here summary. And coming to the networking, public IP enable on this IP. If you choose private, definitely it is ask VPC submit. Same guys. Naming is which is equivalent to AWS, concepts which is equivalent to Azure, GCP. But GCP Azure more similar than AWS. Security, connectivity test. You can enable API. You can also test connectivity. Test testing destination IP, my IP. Okay, space I have given. So let's give your destination IP. Destination port is what? Connection also we can test. Reachable, right? My IP is reachable. So like this, you can test connectivity testing also in GCP. Next, users. So root user is there. By default, user is. You can add a different user also if required. Change password of this root user. Authenticate by AM user group. Also we can. Databases. I created my two databases. Company DB is one. School DB is one. Remaining are system created DBs, not user created DBs. Clear na? Now backups. So here you can see created backup is there na? So already this is enabled for 7 days while creating time automated backup. You can create a own backup here, create a backup. So you can restore by automated backup created one, or you can create a backup here. So you can select. You will bill $0.08 per GB per month for the data storage. Oh, the local option is there, then create backup. So here it is not asking particular days or something. Backup means automatically full data, maybe it is taking a backup. So from the backup, we can restore also by giving a restore command. Okay. So backup, you can check on it here. Click on it here. Backup. Okay. See my backup also added here. So simple. If you want to restore, you can click on restore. If you want to delete, you can click on delete. Clear now? Very clear options. Replicas. You know, right? Read replica. Create a read replica. Same. No difference. Everything is same. Create a read replica. Creating read replica. Read replica is creating now. After that. So after that, we can check it. All the records updated or not in the read replica also. Okay, still creating. Okay, okay. So meanwhile, we can explore the options then. So operations. So you can see here what actions you perform. You can see under operations, you created a backup, replica. I mean, it's kind of history like a cloud trail. You can see every operation here, who deleted, who created, who modified everything in the operation section. Okay. Replicas already we are creating. Backup already we know. Database, we can see how many databases are there. Users, we can see how many users exist inside this DB. Connections, we can test connectivity test. Query insights, we can check performance of the query, CPU and RAM and all. System insights, it's a kind of observability where you can check everything end to end. And Cloud Studio. So this is, I think, Pluralsight. Okay, permissions I don't have. Just this is kind of, you can select. I'm selecting a company DB, for example. I want to connect this root. I'm unable to use root user here. Manage users. Let's try this. There is option. Any permit, edit password policy. Definitely we don't have permission for this. Create a one user. Let's try for the example dev user I'm creating. Password is optional. Let's give a password also. Let's see one user created here. Okay. I don't think so. Okay, let's try. Let's go for Cloud SQL Studio. I'm taking this DB. No, I don't have permission. Just this is what creation of pros, creation, connect process, Cloud SQL Studio. Like Azure, we can connect directly, right? Like that. Otherwise, we can click here also. Clear na? So from here also you can connect your DB and you can connect whatever. MySQL is not there na? MySQL hyphen H. Give the DB name, maybe here. The IP, replica also created. It's not connecting. I'm not sure. Let's give test. Password wrong given. I don't know. Maybe this is in localhost. That should work, right? Anyway, which one you're talking about? Yeah, this one correct. This one, yes, you are right. GUI editor. So pre-tier accounts whoever using, they can easily connect this SQL Studio. It's a kind of GUI. Like you will directly get here terminal access. I mean, uh, like this my MySQL Studio. How you are getting here? Like this, will get it. Query prompt. Okay, then we need to check why this is not connecting. And we can also investigate a read replica also here. So you can connect the read replica here. So we have a IP for the read replica also. So you can take from here and again you can open. Replica GCP. Same concepts, guys. That's what I'm saying. There is no much difference. Again, same concept, same concepts. If you miss AWS, either if you can focus here. Okay. So now you can see Okay. Now continue anyway. So you can see all company DB, school DB here also. Let's try to create a DB, create a database, test here. See, this is reader not support to create any data. Same concept, same, not even any difference here. Okay, the differences only will change. Any questions? So replica also you can see utilization. You can select 1 hour. You can see utilization. Sync process. This is when you master read create na sync works na, that is automatically update. If you try to, for example, if you try to delete enable replication connect VM prompt. Okay, select. Why this panel is opening always? Why delete option is not there? Huh? See, we are unable to this panel. Delete option is not enable because our set points we have mentioned delete enable protection, right? So that so these are operations you can see where user when user create and everything, and where to go to disable that operations query insights users backend replica operations edit. Okay, security data protection prevent instance deletion. So save. Edited. Now you can go and check instances. Why still? Why we still not see that option? Again check, edit, prevent, save again, refresh. Why delete option is missing? Uh, still. Let's check this is completed or not. Completed. Maybe, yeah, the here also delete option is read out. Stop delete only now. So this is disable. Why? We can delete only one stop, maybe. Okay, stop it, right? Still option missing, right? Why? Something. Let's start again. No, something option is missing somewhere. Let's check for read replica. Click on it. Edit. We'll check one by one. Is there any additional feature is there here? Choose replica, single zone, customize your instance, data cache, storage, connections, and security. Data protection. Oh, okay. Oh, this is read replica, right? Very insights. Okay, let's try this now. There is no any other options except this. So tomorrow I'll explain auto scaling group in GCP, load balancer auto scaling group, end to end. And then Monday, Azure IAM, Azure App Service is pending. Azure App Service, I got an error. It's issue is actually issue is here. Application inside, this is missing. That's what the error is. That's it. Application issue, process is same. So I'll discuss Azure function, Azure App Service one more time, and Azure IAM also. So mostly Azure services covered. GCP also, GCP function I will cover. Google Kubernetes I will cover. GCP IAM will cover. Yeah, these services I will discuss. Okay, let's move here. Okay, read replica editing done. Now yeah, delete option is there. Okay. So you can copy. Don't give any space and all. Okay, got it now. Okay, this is condition in GCP. You must delete read replica before you can delete master instance. Deleting master instance when one or more read replica exist. If master region down, then okay. Okay. Promote read replica to standalone primary. Okay. So what they're trying to say, keeping read replica, deleting master, there is no such case, right? Clear or not? That's what they're giving these conditions, maybe. If master down, I mean, master down means data center inside data center down complete. Then read replica is there now that you can promote like a master. Then again, you can create a read replica. That's what they're saying. Okay. GCP, the additional feature is this one, but we can delete in AWS and Azure also. But in GCP, can after master delete, reader act as a master? No, standalone master. What is the difference between these two? Standalone master, you cannot create read replica from that. It's a standalone DB only. So if you want reader again from that DB, you should promote as a master first, then create a read replica. That's what the difference is. Anyway, this is the main point. So any questions from anyone? So today only the focus is DB. So GCP networking, GCP firewall, GCP NAT gateway, and VPC peering, DB, and GCP DNS. These are all we discussed. Auto scaling is pending. Functions, GCP function is pending. IAM is pending. IAM is okay. These are the pending things. Storage, sorry. GCP storage. Also, we have to discuss GCP Kubernetes. I'll discuss Kubernetes in GCP level. These are the things. Any questions from anyone now? I asked you, right? Did you find anything? No, no. Firewall can be attached to subnet. Only server level only. Clear now? Let's ask. I too have a doubt. GCP firewall works global level, right? Can we give subnet level permissions like NESL AWS? Only networking tag only. Service account, IAM. Subnet level control in GCP. IP range only. Understand? Subnet CIDR range is there now. We can give that level only, I think. So we cannot attach tags. See, tags concept is there in network tags. This is for VM level. So does this tags works subnet level? Does this tags? No. Subnet creation tab, there is no network tags option, right? To use firewall, no. Okay. So you can suppose you have a subnet 10.0.1.24 with 5 VMs. You want a firewall rule for the subnet traffic. So you can add this tag. Okay, that already we know I discussed, right? All subnets adding a same tag. Sorry, all instances adding a same tag. What they are saying here. So you must manually tag all VMs in the subnet. But Terraform that will take care, right? Terraform will give the tag. See, auto scaling group create a server, same VM tags, right? So that their intention is auto scaling group create a servers in same tag, right? So if you want to apply rule, it will apply for all the VMs, right? If subnet inside different VM is there, it won't apply as you have given a tags. No tagging needed for the subnet level. So this how it works. I think we have to give rule level. Rule inside we are giving a source and all, right? There you can give. See source IP range, destination IP range. Even AWS SG group time also we discussed, right? We can give SGID, subnet CIDR, VPC CIDR, instance IP. Like that we can control by giving a subnet CIDR. So yeah, source range. So this source range inside servers only can use this rule. Clear now? Anyway, guys, yeah, you can practice anywhere. Okay, thanks. Bye.